It's time to prepare ourselves for what it is that we've been prophesying about it. For those that have ears to hear can hear. Those that don't, keep on doing the same thing. If you think whatever you're doing is going to work for you, keep doing the same thing. But the answers are all in the scriptures as far as what's going on, and what is it going to take? Really, what is it going to take? The people really going to take this serious and realize that the Most High is the only hope. And now I find, people running or not really want to deal with this as much as possible, when this is the time now to really get involved, really try and be there, and not be by yourself, but come together. Because there's going to be certain places where you're going to be safe. The Most High going to make sure of that. But see, if you don't believe, then that's your fate. Colossians 3 and 16, 3 and 17. And whatsoever ye do in word or deed, do all by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua, giving thanks to the Most High and the Father by Hashem Mashiach Yahushua. So all that we say and do is going to be in the name of the anointed Savior, Mashiach Yahushua. And we give thanks to the Most High power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob for everything, because he's worthy to be praised for every single thing. Hallelujah, to his holy name. Now, it's very important that we look at certain things, because without us really, going into it and looking at what do you plan on being during these trying times? You just seen footage of, I just seen footage, you can look at it for yourself, of them arresting Israelites. I say Israelites, they were saying, so-called black Americans or African Americans arresting us and taking us to these camps already. So, rehearsed in Louisiana when the levees broke on gun confiscation. They took white folks' guns from them. And the ultimate goal is what I've been saying, prophesying, as the scriptures say. And that's why I've been going over so many spiritual topics for Israel to change. For we as the 12 tribes of Israel to change the way we think, the way we operate, the way we apply this word in our life, so that we can please the Most High. And be safe in the times to come. And not have to deal with a lot of what's going down. Because of your relationship with him, and you're willing to be who you are. If you claim to be a Hebrew Israelite, you live in it 24/7 every day. And not just sometimes. And sometimes you're caught where you're somewhere back in the world. It's getting serious. It's already serious. Not getting serious, it's already serious. If their objective is to attack civilians that are marching peaceably, what do you think they're going to do to those that's going to be violent? That's what Revelation 12 and 12 says. Therefore rejoice, ye heavens, and ye that dwell in them. Woe means destruction to the inhabitants of the earth and of the sea. Those that's on this earth, those that's out in the sea. Why? For the devil is come down unto you, having great wrath, That don't sound like love now. That's opposite of love. Having great wrath, because he knoweth that he hath but a short time. He know he have a short time. So he knows it's the end of time, so he's going to do what he's going to do. Why would it be targeting just Israel? Because it's going to be Israel. You better believe that. It's going to be more than the so-called African Americans. It's going to deal with the Indian tribes and the Hispanic and the Latino tribes also. Believe me. Verse 17, listen very closely. And the dragon, who was the serpent, who was the devil, who was Satan, that know they have a short time, who represents Esau on this earth at this time, the Edomites, the superpower of the earth, the elite that's causing these things to happen in the last days, who worship Satan. Because he showed Hamashiach Yahushua all the kingdoms in the moment of time. He said, all should be thine if you do what? Worship me. So, you can't deny the fact of what's written. It says, and the dragon was wroth with the woman, who was talking about Israel. We read Jeremiah 6 and 2. The Most High likened the daughter of Zion to a tender and delicate woman, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. You're seeing that right now in Ferguson. Come on, these are rehearsals, y'all. These are drills. Like you just said, to bring the army into these major cities and towns. Don't think it's just major cities and towns where we are. To gather those that are not in the spirit, or those that the Most High choose to be gathered up. And the dragon, who represent Esau today, serpent, you know, cunning, crafty, slick, deceitful, evil, was wroth with the woman who represented Israel, and went to make war with the remnant of her seed. See, we that remnant, I hope. That's the 1/3 of the 12 tribes of Israel. That's what they want to get. But right now they're just rehearsing, y'all. Because it says, which keep the commandments of the Most High. Now we the ones that keep the commandments of the Most High. Look at all these different groups, Israelite groups. We always talk about the laws of the Most High. Everybody said we got to keep the laws of the Most High. Nobody said we're not under the law that call themselves a Hebrew Israelite. Con? We all say that. So we the remnant that keep the commandments of the Most High and have the testimony of a Mashiach Yahushua. So that's written. We have to prepare ourselves, as I've been saying, with these spiritual topics of conduct and faith, how to serve the Most High, how to serve each other, discipline, and not to be rebellious against the Most High and against each other, and the love that we're supposed to have for each other, which shows that you are a disciple of the Most High. But those that separate themselves are going to find out. He's going to reveal. He's going to reveal who his sheep are. He's going to reveal that. Because the sheep hear his voice. And nobody can pluck them out of his hand. Because they're going to confess Hamashiach Yahushua. And the Most High gave his sheep to him. And nobody can pluck them out of the Most High's hand. They're going to be about it. They're going to be 100. About the Most High and Hamashiach Yahushua. You're going to hear about it. You're going to take the time to learn it, live it, and apply His word in their life and not deviate. Not deviate. So many people that, I appreciate you all being online and all you that's diligently being online, and I'm hoping that this is not in vain. You're here, your purpose of being here is not in vain, and that you have been learning, that you really look at this sincerely and knowing that this is our only hope. It's this word of truth. But we gotta apply it in our life. We can't, this ain't something that we just by chance happen to be called into. Nothing more powerful than the truth, y'all. Nothing. Nothing. This is it. So knowing that, you should be wanting now, you see the things that's going on. Okay, don't be like most people are like, well, that's there in Ferguson, or that was there in Louisiana. It's not where I'm at. They ain't happening where I'm at. Then when it happened, it's not gonna be. It's gonna be. I mean, the people thought the same way when Noah was saying it's gonna rain. I've been prophesying that for some time. So it's gonna rain. It's gonna rain. Sure, it's gonna rain because it never rained before. But when it rained and that it starts storming and the water started getting deeper and deeper, and you couldn't find nowhere to sustain yourself, to stand upon, to bring your head out of the water, because there was nothing for you to do but to swim. Once you was able to not be able to swim, but you was able to swim, you was done. How many people was knocking on that ark door? Everybody that was around, the Most High killed everybody. Everyone. But Shem, Ham, and Japheth and their children. But I don't know why. I don't know. I don't count myself as a guarantee to be one of those that's gonna make it for the righteous. But I know that as much as possible, we have to, without a shadow of doubt, be in this word. We have to live as much as we can for ourselves and for our brothers and sisters. Or else you're just individualists. And I know I've given my life up for this. That's what it's about. There's nothing more powerful than the truth. And I give all praise and glory to the Most High, for all you that are trying your best to be diligent in this, and hopefully we'll make it through. I know I have strong faith, and I believe in what it is that I'm in. And that's my nation. That's what I'm in, as a Hebrew Israelite. And hopefully that's the same with you. Because when they go down, you see who they're targeting. Because they hate us. They hate us. Look at Psalms 55 and 20. Don't they have don't they have peaceful marches? Was it a peaceful march that they threw the tear gas on and the rubber bullets? They was hitting everybody, reporters, people had their $50,000 cameras out there that can lead them suckers and run. They were tear gassing, throw the tear gas and the fire bombs in people's neighborhoods where they lived at. People was inside their house had to come out because that tear gas was coming in there, bringing them out. So, Psalms 55:20 says, He hath put forth his hands against such as be at peace with him. He hath broken his covenant. I mean, that's why I was looking at footage where it was saying, some of you probably wasn't here because you wasn't here when I first started, but there were people that was being arrested outside the White House saying that they want to see Obama keep what he promised in 2008. These people are serious. So the contract, broken the contract, look at how they came to America. The same people that's running everything, they leaked. They got all their money from free slave labor. When we fell in 70 AD, these nations got rich. And who was the superpower at the time? The Esau. Esau, the Edomites, so-called Romans, so-called Italian Caucasians. They're the ones took us down. They're the ones that got rich, and they get richer as they diminish us. But we look at a few that make it through, that they allow to come through. That really look down upon those that don't have as much as they do, and they have it set up so they can't do so much, or they're gonna be confronted about that. But y'all know that anyway. I mean, all this Israel already know anyway. You know what I mean? So, what do? You got to get closer to the Most High. You got to repent. We have to repent and cry to the Most High and remind Him of the deliverances that He delivered us in prior occasions. That's what our forefathers did. And that's what we're going to do. And we're going to get the victory. By Shama Mashiach Yahushua. Because we know we got next. And that's the problem, that those that don't know, and they'll never know, because it tells you that they will never know the way of the Most High. And all of them that's been Edomanized, I don't care who they say they are. What group, whatever organization, whatever religious group, whatever educational system they've been through, if they've been Edomanized, they're not going to know the way of the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua. They can look at all the videos they want to, but they still not going to figure it out. Why? Because the Most High said they would. So it's a waste of time to even try to interject this higher learning, which is more powerful than anything on the world, to the heathen. Verse 21, it says, Psalms 55:21, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. See? Could you move back, please? We know that it's a peaceful march. We know that it's a peaceful protest. Sounding all smooth. But war was in his heart. Because what do you need? The tanks? What do you need? The top-notch army intelligence, and you're training the army for civilian warfare, inner city warfare. But it's all right, it's okay, don't worry about it. We just here just to let you know that our presence is here. If you hear anything, let us know. The snitch program. Just let us know. Unless you know they coming to get you. It says, the words of his mouth were smoother than butter, but war was in his heart. War was in his mind. His words were softer than oil, yet were they drawn swords. See? And that's what's happening. That's what's going on. And these young people, these cats don't have any morals before all this even go down. They done lost most of their morals. You can look at World Star and see that. So they already, shooting and killing each other. But see, what people don't understand is that a preparation for when they realize that we will sold to our enemies? And to the haters of the Most High and the Mashiach Yahushua and the most wicked of all the world. Because they're the ones that's going to do this. So now, the only thing that you heard that you're not hearing is the fact of they have foreigners that's really going to bring on the martial law. They can perpetrate all they want to, training the American soldiers for military, action in urban American cities and towns. But it's going to be them foreigners that's been here, y'all. They've been here. They're the ones that's going to bring forth that war. Because they hate every American. See, people think it's going to be black and white now. They hate every American. They don't care. They're the ones really going to bring it about. But you heard the cat said he was talking to the cats in Iraq and so forth. They were saying they don't want to come back to America. They have to go against their own people. When they fought a war for America, being in the American armed forces over there, they had to come back here and fight against their own people. Oh yeah, it's on. It's gonna be something else. It's just where you gonna be at. Mosai says this in Genesis 49. See, there's a sleeping lion, and they know. That's why I posted on my Facebook. I posted a caveman with a club straddling a lion. Like, yeah, you got it right now. And that's the head tribe, Judah. But there's going to come a time when the table's going to turn. And when the tables turn, it's on. It's on. Because it's nothing that is unimaginable. Because why it's unimaginable? Because a lot of you can't imagine what's going to happen through the spirit of what's already written in the Bible. So it's going to be unbelievable to most people, because it's going to be something that they've never seen in the world. And when the world fearing seeing what the Most High going to do, everybody going to be subject to the Most High, the Mashiach Yahushua, and to the 12 tribes of Israel, the remnant that's going to be left. Genesis 49 and 9. I'll read verse 8. It said, Judah, thou art he whom thy brother shall praise. Judah represents so-called African Americans, so-called black Americans, what they call so-called, I'll say so-called African Americans. The ones they rounding up, that they were saying that they already started rounding up and putting them in prison camps. concentration camps. Judah, thou art he whom thy brother shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies. And we are. Not in the head, that's Illuminati. But the neck, we in corporate America, we dealing with all the different aspects of, as far as the 12 tribes, we in a higher positions in the neck. Not the head, because the head is Illuminati. But we in the neck of corporate America, all the different entities that they have in the Corporation of America, and we right there as the head tribe. Thy father's children shall bow down before thee. It says, Judah is a lion's whelp. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. So the prey is this Bible. We are dealing with it as we are as Hebrew Israelites. Majority of our people are following religions. All that was set up, even some of what we're dealing with as Hebrew Israelites for division. That's why we're not together. You know, we still dealing with Stockholm Syndrome. We're still being Edomanized, and we were programmed by our enemies. So even being an Israelite, it's still hard for brothers to realize to let it go, and we only have each other. But it's got to be some phenomenon that's going to happen in this world, no matter how you look at it. It's got to come from the Most High. I don't give a damn what camp or what camps trying to bring things together. It's got to come from the Most High. He got to ordain this. Because he got to change people. People have to change from that want to be somebody to being humble in a broken and contrite spirit. He that exalt himself shall be abased. He that humble himself shall be exalted. So the more is given to you, the more is required. But the more you have to become humble, as Mashiach Yahushua became humbler, he became humbler, more humble until death. He told him, I could call down 12 legions of angels to kill all of y'all Romans. And 2/3 of the wicked Israelites, if he wanted to. But he humbled himself because he had a job to do. And some people are on a mission. They don't even realize the mission that they're on. They just on a mission for themselves and not a mission for the Most High and Mashiach Yahushua and our nation. That's what it's all about. You got to give your life to this. Well, you ain't about it. You got to give your life to this. This is what we have to do. This is our culture. This is who we are. Not just this ain't no stage show. This is for the people. It's for somebody besides yourself. All you leaders out there. It's for somebody besides yourself. And some of you not no leaders. Want to be leaders. You ain't no leaders. You're going to find out when this go down. Who really got the heart? Who really going to be there? Who really going to be the Most High going to raise up? Because you can't be raised up. You're already up there. What are you going to raise you up for? You're already there. Right? If you're already there, what are you going to raise you up for? You're already there in your own mind. Say, Judah's a lion's whelp. That's a young lion. From the prey, my son, thou art gone up. He stoopeth down. You know, when a lion stooping down, he crouching. He crouches as a lion. He's getting ready to tear something up. As an old lion, though. Come back and say, as an old lion. Cat just crouching, laying around, ain't doing nothing. Say, who shall rouse him up? See? Who's going to rouse Judah up? Because that's who they messing with, Judah. The head tribe. The Most High is going to do this. That's who's going to do it. And he's doing it little by little. But right now, it's who's worthy. We got to be worthy to have the ultimate spiritual power that he says he's going to give we as the children of Israel. Why would he give you spiritual power and you have the wrong mindset? Why would he give it to you? and you're not humble, you don't have that broken and contrite spirit that he said we have to have, why would he give it to you? You got to go through this. It's all a procedure, people. It's all a procedure. And it has to be according to, thus say the Most High. In his way. Not our way, but his way. And his ways and thoughts are not our ways and thoughts. So we just have a little of how he say we can be. He just give a little bit of himself. That's it. What do we know? Well, you have those that feel that they know everything. Pretty much the way to show you come through them, not they the way. Mashiach Abshai said he the way. People being up almost pretty much put themselves out there like they're the way. You're gonna find out. And you're gonna find out a whole lot of brothers sold out too. It's pretty apparent, but it's gonna be seen more and more and more as these trying times come about. Because Israel do not consider. That's what Mashiach Abshai said in Matthew 24. And 3 he says, as he sat upon the Mount of Olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, Tell us, when shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? That's very key. What's going to be the sign of his coming and the end of the world? Now we know this. So I don't know. I'm waiting to hear who is Esau, because I'm going to read this in 2nd Ezra 6. And we're going to look at verse 7. It says, Then answered I and said, What shall be the parting asunder of the time